Food! You eat it to live, and it tastes yummy. Gaming! You play the games for fun. Put these two things together, and you get food and video games! Woohoo! Yay! Food and video games is something I love to look at. I love seeing how many games can depict food in their own visual style. There are different categories for food in video games though, like your hyper-realistic food that looks incredible and it's so evil that it's not real. And then there's your cute food that also looks incredible and dare I say, is even more evil that it's not real. But today, I'm going to focus on my favorites that generally fall into the cute food category, with some exceptions. However, first things first, we gotta get something out of the way. Oh my god, why am I talking like this? But first, before I actually get into it, do the YouTube things if you want to do the YouTube things. I don't have to say what the YouTube things are because you know what the YouTube things are, and I trust you. And yeah, let's get into the video. I couldn't not mention Cooking Mama in a video all about food and video games. Even if the series is a mixed bag, Cooking Mama is a DS icon. If I was on a road trip and already went through my favorites, I'd go for Cooking Mama and play it for like 15 minutes. I remember when the original game was huge, one of my friends had a copy of it and I desperately wanted to cook and cut a squid myself, but alas, at the time, I just didn't have the game. The recipes and steps can be super frustrating at times or extremely easy, but I've always loved the early sprite work and pixel art of Cooking Mama. It's got nice colors, the Cooking Mama herself has a cute design, and I love the art style they went with. The food in the game does look pretty good sometimes, very cute stuff, but whenever you have those recipes like the sandwich where you can abuse the customization feature, the food doesn't look so good. I'm not a fan of some of the graphical changes for newer games, but I like some of the games on the 3DS, but I'm not into the look of Cooking Mama Cookstar at all. Like, oh, this game is kind of really ugly. I'm sorry to the people who worked on the game. Very strange cooking series, but nonetheless remains iconic. On to more cooking-focused games. Of course the Paparia series comes to mind with all of its iterations, but each one's still unique in its own way, don't get me wrong. My favorite will forever always be Papa's Freezeria. I want to try one of these things. I definitely get the same order as Tony because he knows what's up. I haven't played it yet, but I would love to check out Papa's Mocharia because it's totally up my alley. Like a coffee shop that sells cannolis is such a specific, interesting combo that doesn't really exist in real life, but it's amazing. I love all the different flavors too. The drinks just look so good. They're very pretty. I like the drinks a lot. Speaking of coffee, Coffee Talk has the most beautiful drinks you'll ever see, and it's pixel art, the best of both worlds. I will praise the artists to no end because seriously, I love how creative and beautifully designed all of these drinks are. The colors are gorgeous, and the flavors probably taste incredible. I should try making these myself, but they definitely won't look as good. I'm realizing I like a lot of drink-related games because next up, I have the Professor Layton tea minigame from Diabolical Box, and that one's a classic. Every Professor Layton fan loves that minigame, me included. You just get to mix things together, but you gotta figure out what combinations are right when people around town ask you for tea. Layton and Luke's reactions are wonderful, especially when you mess up the tea and they absolutely let you know that it tastes like ass. Aside from cooking games themselves, I'd say the biggest genre to include it as a side feature is probably farm sims. Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, and everything else all have cooking. Even Animal Crossing added farming and cooking in New Horizons. I can basically highlight any Harvest Moon entry for cooking. I just talked about A Tale of Two Towns, but cooking is crucial to the plot of that one, and I love the dishes you make. It's a pretty fleshed out roster. Stardew Valley has lots of unique creative dishes you can make, and I love the designs for all the foods. There's plenty of staple, iconic items like the pink cake, Lucky Lunch, and Survival Burger, but my favorites are easily the fish taco, shrimp cocktail, banana pudding, and blackberry cobbler. I just love the looks of these guys. There's also the movie theater snacks that, dare I say, are even better than anything you can cook yourself. I really want to be able to make these. I love the rock candy, cappuccino mousse cake, star drop sorbet, cotton candy, and salmon burger. They look so good. Breath of the Wild has some pretty good looking meals that I like as well. It teeters more on the line of stylized realism, I guess, but I do love the look of these delectable dishes like the heart soup, fruit cake, wildberry crepe, meat pie, and hot buttered apple, to name a few. Bringing it back to the cute food, I just have to bring up the stunningly gorgeous Kirby strawberry shortcake from Squeak Squad because holy shit, guys, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Kirby in general has fantastic food sprites, but this takes the cake. Moving on to even more pixel art foods, I have an example that I think people often overlook, but it's Pokemon. Pokemon has all kinds of food in it, especially when it comes to regional foods, with the most iconic to me being the Castelia cone from Castelia City. This ice cream is so hyped up because when you first get to town, you can't buy it. It's so popular, people constantly line up, absolutely clobbering each other for this stuff, until you learn that you might have a chance, but only if you show up on Wednesdays. In real life, the game makes you schedule IRL for this ice cream. That's how important it is. And even though it just looks like vanilla ice cream, it probably tastes good. I mean, it's ice cream after all. Finally, I mentioned Animal Crossing New Horizons before, and it's true that the food they added look absolutely delicious, from the drinks to the specialty fruit dishes like the peach pie that makes a gorgeous rose, or the cherry jelly that's perfection. The jams and basically any dish that has bread are my faves, but I gotta say, I'm an Animal Crossing New Leaf devoted stan at heart, and I much prefer the food items in that game. You can say what you want about the graphics, but I don't care. I love how New Leaf looks. I still think it looks fantastic in its own 3DS limitations kind of way, which feels very strange to say because the 3DS isn't like that old, but it also kind of is. The amount of cute, delicious looking items on display here makes up a hefty list, so I'll show them off now. Starting with cakes, my favorite has to be this pom-pom purin cake or pudding, I guess, but it's so adorable. It's so cute. I love it. I feel like it wouldn't actually taste good. I don't know why. I just get the impression, but I absolutely love it. On Valentine's Day, Isabelle gifts you this chocolate cake, which is oh so thoughtful and very, very sweet. And the birthday cake just looks really good too. It's super cute. Thanks to the Welcome Amiibo update, they added so many incredible items, lots of breakfast dishes, soups and ramen, dinner meals, desserts, and tons of delicious drinks. Good stuff, New Leaf. Good stuff. So there you have it, a light collection of some of my favorite foods in video games. I wanted to make a fun breather video after my big Harvest Moon Tale of Two Towns analysis, but I have many plans for big projects I can hopefully finish this year, but I'm not gonna give any hints because whenever I do, those videos never come out, so I'm gonna stop jinxing myself. Anyways, go play some Cooking Mama and have fun making that cake. Bye-bye!